Now let's discuss the primary channel of the lung. The lung channel originates from the middle burner and runs down to connect with the large intestine. It then ascends to the stomach, passes the diaphragm, and enters the lung. From here, it ascends to the throat and then emerges at lung 1. From here, it descends along the medial aspect of the arm and reaches the styloid process of the radius. It then goes to the thenar eminence and ends at the medial side of the tip of the thumb. Overview of lung points. They affect the chest and throat, all stimulate the descending of lung qi, and treat cough and asthma, expel exterior wind. Let's review the pathway of the lung primary channel. So the internal section of the lung primary channel originates in the middle burner in the region of the stomach. It then descends to connect with the large intestine, its paired Fu organ. It curves upwards again to the stomach, penetrates the diaphragm, enters the lung, its pertaining Zhang organ, ascends to the throat region, and curves towards the lateral thoracic region. So the lung primary channel emerges at lung 1 on the lateral thoracic wall at the level of the first intercostal space, travels along the anterolateral aspect of the upper arm and forearm, ends at lung 11 on the thumb at the radial aspect of the corner of the nail. A branch separates from the primary channel at lung 7 at the styloid process of the radius and travels along the radial side of the index finger to its tip, where it connects with LI1, the hand yin-yang connection of the first great circuit. Clinical importance of studying the lung primary channel. Exterior or the Piao signs and symptoms, we have fever, aversion to cold, nasal blockage, headache, pain in the region of the thorax, shoulder and back, pain with cold sensations along the channel. So interior or Zhangfu organ signs and symptoms include cough, asthma, wheezing, dyspnea, shortness of breath, fullness and tightness of the chest, expectoration of phlegm, dry throat, changed color of the urine, irritability, heat sensation in the palms, abdominal fullness, and distension and diarrhea. Excess symptoms are shoulder and back pain, wind cold attack with spontaneous sweating, frequent urination, and yawning. Deficiency symptoms are shoulder and back pain with aversion to cold, shortness of breath, changed color of urine. So the connections of the lung primary channel with other channels. Number 1 is the large intestine primary channel. Okay, so the hand yin-yang connection of the first great circuit is the connection of the lung with the large intestine. Location, from lung 7 to LI1 on the hand. A branch of the lung primary channel separates at lung 7 and connects with the large intestine primary channel at LI1. According to some authors, it also connects with LI4. So the circulation is circadian according to the organ clock. Importance, interior-exterior relationship. The lung channel also connects with the spleen primary channel. So the connection is paired according to the 6-channel theory. This is the hand-foot pairing, the tie-yin, yin axis of the first great circuit. Location, spleen 20 to lung 1 on the thorax. A branch of the spleen primary channel separates at spleen 20 and connects with the lung primary channel at lung 1. Circulation is non-circadian. That means it's not according to the organ clock. Importance of this connection is above-below relationship. Now, let's talk about the connection of the lung primary channel with the liver primary channel. The connection is deep yin-yin connection. Location, liver to lung on the thorax. An internal branch of the liver primary channel emerges at the liver, passes the diaphragm, and spreads inside the lung, forming a network with the lung primary channel. Circulation is circadian, according to the organ clock. Importance: closes the circle of the first great circuit of the nutritive or yin qi. Now let's talk about connection of the lung primary channel with renmai. Connection, renmai, importance of this connection: it closes the circle of the second circuit of the nutritive qi or the yin qi. The lung primary channel, as well as the great circuit, which is the circulation through the 12 primary channels, receives qi from the small circuit. So that's renmai to tumai. Then finally, the connections of the lung primary channel to the Zangfu organ systems, the lung, large intestine, and stomach. So let's try to get acquainted with some of the major points of the lung channel. Lung 5 clears lung heat, resolves phlegm. Lung 7 releases exterior, circulates defensive qi, stimulates diffusing and descending of lung qi. Lung 9 tonifies the lungs. Lung 10 clears lung heat, benefits the throat. Lung 11 expels wind heat, stimulates the diffusing and descending of lung qi, benefits the throat. So here you would see a very simplified illustration of the connection of the lung primary channel with the stomach, large intestine, and lung. So this somewhat summarizes what we have earlier presented. So here we can see the lung connecting, which is specifically from lung 7. We have the Lu connecting channel of the lung to travel to the palm and the thenar eminence.